I like that I have hands up that want to answer the question. Jamal, how do you win a sumo wrestling match?
Knock somebody out.
You gotta knock them out.
The ring.
Okay, out of the ring. So what I'm giving you is kind of like your wrestling ring. Now, while this is sumo wrestling, we won't be putting our hands on each other. We're not going to be that physical. But the part that we'll need, instead of the physical hands, you will need your mental brains. I'm going to be giving you a game piece. And this is what's going to be moving on your game board. And broke my back. Let's see if I can use my sumo wrestling powers to undo this. There we go. Okay, I'm gonna pass the bag around. You need one per pair. So pick one, pass it around. I'm also gonna give you two dice. One. Oh, let's see how quickly we can do this. You're welcome.
Let's run out.
So we only get one bear?
Oh, man.
You only need one bear.
We only get one bear? I'm a lucky person. We only get one bear?
And let me know the so dumb. You need one bear.
One bear per person?
Per group.
Per group? So me and him only get one. Wait, I have a question.
Get him. Get a small one. Dominic.
I'd like you to locate the median of your board. Median. What's another word for median?
Middle.
Middle. So, where would the middle space be? That is where your bear will go.
Oh, there it is.
Alright,
So now it'll be this. It'll be the
Your bear
ninth
on the center
spot.
middle median space. And give me your eyes, figuratively speaking, when you're ready. I have two groups that are not quite ready. I have another group that's not quite ready. Oh, y'all need bears. It takes forever to get just the right sumo bear. The goal of the game is to get your opponent out of the ring. Now, there's only one bear. So, depending on which turn it is, that bear will represent you or your partner. I need your hands off the materials. That way I don't have to talk over. And I need the bear in the center. Where would the center be? How would I determine the center of this game board? Jamal?
Counting. Counting.
Counting. How would you count?
About threes.
Okay, what made you want to count by threes? Just guess. Lucky guess? Then how do you know you're in the center? How do we determine if we're in the center?
First, me and Celeste, we started counting them, and every time that we got to the center, we would count them, and we would count all of it, and then it would be half.
It would be half. So if I'm in the center, it's like I'm the equal distance from each side. So it's fair and square. We'll start fair and square in the center. You have two dice on your table. You will first have to determine who will go first. However you want to do it. I like this gentleman said ladies first. I love that gentleman. Then that person will go first. You would roll your dice. So if I roll my dice and I saw a 2 and a 6, I need you to think with me so that you know what to do. What I will have to do with the 2 and the 6 is I will have to first find the difference between the 2 and the 6. What's the difference between 2 and 6? Everyone?
4.
4. The difference between 2 and 6 is 4, and then I multiply it times the lowest number, which 2 or 6? Which one is the lowest?
2.
2. So the 4 times the 2 gives me 8. Now, you will want to, I like the way they set up the game board. I need to make sure you know that. Okay? You want it vertically. Okay? Because you want, if you're set 8, you're going to move their bear towards them. You want to mark, you want to kick them off of their side. Okay? And then if it's your turn, you roll the dice. Find the difference between the two numbers, multiply times the lowest number, then move in the opposite direction. Now, a sumo wrestling match lasts 6 turns. So once you kick them off the mat, you win that round, and you get the point. But you have to play 6 times to determine the champion. Okay? Now, hopefully we'll have time, but we may not. If not, we'll do this again when we come back. So once again, determine who goes first. And then you roll the 2 dice, find the difference, multiply times the lowest value, and move in the opposite direction. You may get started if you can try it.
You gotta do it 2 times. 2 times. 4 times.
No, give me 5, real quick. Good question. I'm sorry, I forgot to address that. If you see the same number, what would happen? If I saw 6 plus 6,
You don't move at all.
and why don't I move, Dawson?
Because if you subtract 6 minus 6, you would get 0, and then 0 times 6 would be 0.
So, if you get the same number, you don't move. You lose your turn. Okay?
Oh well.
So, that's the rule. And
I'm gonna 1. You cheater. You won.
2 times 4 is 8. Right?
I'll go first. They both have 8.
What's the difference? What's the difference between those two?
6 and 4. 2.
2. And then what'd you multiply?
I multiplied 2 times 4 equals 8, and that means
That's what we won.
Okay.
wait. You haven't won yet. Did I win? Wait. I won.
So did you knock off the mat, or
You gotta go 1 more.
you gotta go one more though? So now it's his turn. Please don't get Nick.
What's your difference?
No, it's 1.
Your difference is what?
1.
And then you're going to multiply it by the smallest number. What's the smallest number?
3.
So what's your answer? 3.
I moved it for you. My turn. So 1 times 2. You got a 0. He has a 0. I get 3 times 2. That's 6. And I won. That's 2 1. 1 round. Next round. Okay, so 6 take away 3 equals 3. 9. No, I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 9. That's 3. 5 and a 6. Okay, so 6. I went 6 equals 1. 1 times. What's your lowest number? What's your lowest number? 5. That's 4 take away 1. 4 take away 3. 3 times 1 equals 3. 1 and 2 times 2. That'd be 4.
It's 2 to 1. You're winning. Ah.
Okay. 3 times 2 is 6. 1, 4. Hey, why does it have to be by paper? I don't want it. Yes! And then you
got very close. Alright, so you won that turn, but you have to determine round 2.